we'll do it in Mexico and then send them home if they don't qualify.
It looks like the Supreme Court's going to have a busy term from one branch of government to another. It looks like the legislature, especially the House Dems, are going to be investigating rather than legislating.
And as you can see, the Remain in Mexico is an idea that most Americans would think makes complete sense. It's common sense. Let's take care of the problem there and not have them cross over the border. What you have are judges who are, we call them activist judges. They're taking the law into their own hands, and they're using this rare tool of equity that says we're going to enjoin this or stop this from going into effect, and that applies all across the nation.
If you look at when somebody violates a law in the United States, we have to take their fingerprints, we have to find out who they are, we have to put them in databases. This is just one step that allows us to verify that these individuals are in fact who they say they are. It also allows us to verify whether or not they've committed crimes here in the United States. It's a common sense policy. They've just violated one of our laws. Now we're going to find out exactly who they are.
Hey, Brandon, it's Heather Zumaraga. So I understand that you're supportive of the policy, but what do you say to the civil rights activists, for example, that say crossing the border the first time is by federal law, it's deemed a misdemeanor. So they're saying you're collecting DNA samples off people who haven't committed crimes, even though that, of course, is a misdemeanor, but they didn't commit crimes in the U.S. after coming here. What do you say to that?
Well, that's the first thing that I would say is they did in fact commit a crime. Although it's a misdemeanor, it is still a crime. They crossed the border illegally. They made a conscious decision to violate our laws. Now that they violated our laws, we're going to do what we need to do to verify who in fact they are, and we're going to put them in the database in the event that they commit a crime here in the United States later on down the road. Okay, just to be clear, when you are accused of a crime, fingerprints will be taken. There's no difference. What's the difference?
So you're okay with
DNA?
Collecting DNA, for example, from you, if you're accused of a crime, it's okay for your DNA to be collected as well, yes?
Absolutely. If I'm taken into custody and I'm arrested and I'm going to be booked, absolutely it is.
And is that common police procedure throughout the United States, to take DNA samples from people who are accused of a crime?
DNA is a new issue that's popping up all over the United States.